Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew, and this is Learn the Lingo. Welcome to Lesson 76 of Hebrew Basics, a series where we learn the essentials of Hebrew grammar. Today, we are going to learn a new root, pe gimel shin. This root is used in the basic kal binyan to make the verb lifgosh, which means to meet. In modern Hebrew, lifgosh is often used when talking about meeting someone without previously planning it. Let's use it in the sentence, we met them at the train station. We met is a past tense verb. The simplest past tense verb is pagash, he met, and we can just add nu to this to make pagashnu, we met. The object of the verb pagashnu, them in this case, will use the preposition et. When we add the suffix that means them to et, it changes to ot, making otam, them as the direct object of the verb. At is b, and train station is tachanat rakevet. The train station adds ha to the last word of this construct phrase, tachanat ha-rakevet. Pagashnu otam batachanat ha-rakevet. We met them at the train station. Pagashnu otam batachanat ha-rakevet. So that's the root pe gimel shin in the kal binyan. This root is also used in the nefal, making the infinitive lahipagesh. What does this nefal verb mean? Last time I mentioned that certain roots are used in the nefal to have a reciprocal meaning. That means the person or people doing the action are doing the action to someone else, and also having the action being done to them, or just doing the action to each other. This means the reciprocal nefal verb lahipagesh means to meet someone and also be met by them. The way we tend to say this in English is to meet up. In modern Hebrew, the kal verb lifgosh just means to meet, often by chance, while the nefal verb lahipagesh means to meet up, usually implying the meeting was planned by those involved. Let's say I met up with him at 7:30. I met up will be the root pe gimel shin in the nefal binyan. It's in the past tense, and its subject is I. As always, the simplest past tense verb form is nefgash. He met up. To say I met up, we add the t suffix, used for past tense verbs whose subject is I. Nefgashti. With the nefal verb lahipagesh, will be im. And im will have an o suffix that means him. At is b, 7 is shava, and 30, or half past, is vachetzi, which literally means and a half. Nifgashti mo basheva vachetzi. I met up with him at 7:30. Nifgashti mo basheva vachetzi. Today, let's also pick back up a word we learned quite a while ago, nimtza. We've seen this word used to mean is or are when talking about location. We can now recognize it as a masculine singular form of the nefal present tense, with the nun and hirik prefix, and shva and kamatz on the root letters. The root this nefal verb is from is mem tsari aleph. In the kal, this makes the verb limtso, which means to find. That means in the nefal, this root's infinitive, lahimatse, means to be found. The masculine singular form of the present tense nimtsa then means is found, which is a way to say is located. We'd learned that the feminine singular form of nimtsa is nimtset, which changes the kamatz to a tsere, which is an irregularity that happens when the last root letter is aleph in the nefal binyan, as well as other binyanim. Certain forms of the nefal past tense are also irregular when the last root letter is aleph. The form he was found is almost regular, nimtsa. It just has a kamatz because of the aleph instead of a patach, but it still sounds regular. The forms of the past tense that would normally not change this vowel on the second root letter will change it to itzere because of the aleph. Nimtseti, I was found or I was located, nimseta, nimset, nimsetem, and nimseten. You were found or you were located, masculine singular, masculine plural, and feminine plural, and nimtsenu. We were found or located. Another irregularity that appears in many binyanim, including the nefal, is when the second root letter is a guttural. In the forms of these verbs that put a shva on this letter, the shva will change to a patach shva. The root bet chet resh is used in the kal verbs bachar, he chose, and bacharu, they chose. Note that patach shva in bacharu. In the nefal, the root has a passive meaning of being chosen. We can use it in a nefal past tense verb like nivchar, he was chosen. The verb they were chosen will normally change the patach to a shva. But in these verbs, no second root letter that is a guttural can have a shva. So we'll just have to make it a patach shva and add the u ending. Nivcharu, they were chosen. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you want to learn more Hebrew, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.